These are live visuals that we're getting you from Ambala. Rahul Gandhi arriving in Punjab seeking to open another front against the NDA government's contentious land acquisition bill. Travelling by train, Rahul Gandhi seeking to strike an emotional chord with farmers there. He's been posing for photographs with local farmers, signing autographs with them, having candid conversations with locals on the ground, seeking to open another front against the NDA government's land acquisition bill. Rahul, remember, is expected to travel across the country and meet farmers. After his Punjab visit, the Congress Vice President is expected to travel to Maharashtra as well. A huge farmers rally has been organized by the Congress party. As you can see, Rahul very casually dressed there. Almost no pretenses. The Congress Vice President almost putting out a different image of himself, trying to project himself as a real Aam Aadmi. Remember, this was a term which was first coined by the Congress party, of course, taken over completely by Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi party. Rahul once again trying to look like a total commoner there, travelled by train, has now reached Ambala. He's expected to address a rally here. Rahul is in Sirhind right now in Punjab, standing with local farmers, also standing with striking a pose with local Congress workers. He is expected to address a rally in a short while from now. Rahul almost trying to rework his image from a reticent prince to somebody who can actually become a grassroots leader. This is what Rahul Gandhi is trying to achieve here. Trying to speak to locals, one-on-one conversations, trying to figure out what their immediate problems and concerns are. He is expected to head to Maharashtra tomorrow. He'll be meeting farmers in Vidarbha. Of course, today all the action is in Punjab. Scores of farmers have gathered there to get a glimpse of the Congress Vice President. He's of course expected to address a rally as well. His critics saying that Rahul is trying to put together a different image of himself, almost revived after that 56-day-long sabbatical. The BJP claims this is not going to work, but the Congress is hoping that Rahul will be able to revive the Congress party once again, make it popular. Of course, after its devastating defeat in the 2014 elections, this seems to be the Congress's only chance at revival. Let's get a word from our Deputy Editor Shiv Arur, who's with us live from our newsroom. Shiv, take us through what Rahul is actually trying to achieve here, speaking to farmers, travelling by train, posing for photographs, signing autographs before he addresses that big rally.
Well, this is obviously a very well thought out campaign, Simi. There are no coincidences here. Obviously, the reloaded Rahul, as we're calling him, has a campaign structure, a kind of orchestrated play out, in terms of the Congress's politics over the next few days, which is very, very carefully constructed. There are no mistakes here. This is, very carefully constructed. You had the farmers' rally in Delhi. You had Rahul Gandhi speak about it very passionately in Parliament. He went to Kedarnath. He's reached out to farmers in Delhi as well. And now you've got him getting onto a train, putting out all these very, very, evocative, emotive pictures of him, signing autographs. Him on a train itself is a very big image. And now with him in Sirhind, interacting with these farmers, all of it very evocative, but unmistakable. The point the point that everyone needs to be very clear about is there are two basic targets here. One is the Modi government itself. This is an attack on the Modi government that's continuing. This is an attack on the land bill that's continuing. This is something that the Congress believes has the potency, the vitality and the power, to cause very grievous damage to the Modi government. But let's never forget, Simi, that this isn't only about the Modi government. This is also about the Punjab state itself and Punjab's own politics. The Congress has sniffed blood. They already know that the Shiromani Akali Dal and the BJP, have a relationship that isn't on powerful footing. So this is a twin attack. One, on the land bill. Two, on reaffirming the Congress's own position in Punjab. They've been out of power for a long while now, and they believe that the ties between the BJP and the Shiromani Akali Dal in Punjab are vulnerable at this point of time, and they need to create a strong image of the Congress being with farmers, the dominant communities as well in Punjab before the election actually happens. So it's a brand building exercise, it's a political exercise, and all of it is very carefully thought through. Let's not forget, Simi, that after today, in this sort of roller coaster image a day campaign of Rahul Gandhi, today in Punjab, tomorrow he heads to RSS turf in Nagpur, where he's going to be on a 17-kilometer Padyatra. So, it's all very thought out, all very specific.
Right, and Shiva, as you're rightly pointing out, the Congress looking at reviving itself in the state of Punjab. The farmers' issue, of course, is a burning topic, lots of ground support as well. But Rahul also looking at remodeling himself. He stepped out speaking to locals, casually dressed, wearing a stubble, not looking at trying to project himself as somebody who he's not.
And we don't take the language we use lightly, do we? On headlines today, we're calling this Reloaded Rahul for a very specific, reason. It isn't a whimsical choice of words. Every single thing that Rahul Gandhi has done since he's come back has been carefully orchestrated, very well planned out. Choice of clothes, choice of photo opportunities, who to go and meet, in what capacity, our camera is allowed to actually see him, where he actually stops for a rest, who he speaks to, what kinds of images actually get out onto social media. This is a kind of Congress machinery, the likes of which we've actually never seen before. And in many ways, it's a reaction to the manner in which the BJP, had achieved its entire brand-building machinery around Narendra Modi and other leaders, but of course, specifically Narendra Modi in the run-up to 2014. But after this 56-day sabbatical or break or holiday or vacation, or whichever way you want to look at it, obviously that time, for all the ridicule that was piled on Rahul Gandhi, for all that time that he was away, clearly the last 10 days has shown that the Congress machinery has been doing something. It's obviously been introspecting by itself to try and relaunch Rahul Gandhi in a way. And one of the things, ironically, we as journalists can easily tell is one of the things Rahul Gandhi wants to do is to not shy away from the press anymore. He doesn't want to be away from the media glare anymore. He wants to be projected as being much more comfortable, in front of the camera. Perhaps we're going to see him speak more and more. But obviously this is going to be Rahul Gandhi at the front line. All those endless debates about, Rahul Gandhi being a failure, at least for now, their potency wanes, in the glare of these, very public images of him actually getting out there and leading the Congress from the front. Now, whether it actually, achieves the results that the Congress hopes it will, that remains to be seen during the elections. But we're already seeing the kind of stalemate that the land bill, has got itself into. And one of the reasons for that is the very, very willful, ferocious, sort of, unyielding attack that the Congress has actually led with the unified opposition. And I think, for whatever anyone says about Rahul Gandhi, credit will have to perhaps be given to him as far as being visible as far as the land attack is concerned. And the pictures we're seeing play out right now, Simi, are very much a part of that.
Absolutely, Shiv. Please stay on with us. We have Manjeet Sehgal on the phone line with us. He's, of course, at the venue where Rahul is right now speaking to farmers. Manjeet, the mode of transport that Rahul has adopted to get to Punjab also extremely crucial, considering that farmers had been blocking traffic on the roads, on these railway tracks, on demanding compensation from the government for the losses that they've incurred because of unseasonal rains.
Yes, Simi, Rahul Gandhi's country in Sirhind, Punjab. He had reached Ambala by train and then left for his day-long Punjab visit. He's meeting the farmers and speaking to them. And angry farmers, have been sitting in protest on railway tracks at several places between Amritsar and Jalandhar in Punjab, affecting rail traffic on this route. And several farmer suicides have also been reported in the state. I want to tell you that Congress President Sonia Gandhi had cancelled her 2 Punjab visits. So now the Congress is attempting to rebuild the politically after it was demolished by the BJP last year's elections and several state elections after that. Gandhi's focus on farmers is seen as an attempt to consolidate the support of the 67% of country's population by focusing on rural anger on Modi government, which is on the back foot on its land reforms.
Right, and Manjeet, stay on with us. Let's also get in a word from Congress spokesperson Priyanka Chaturvedi, who's with us on the phone line. Priyanka, we're playing out these pictures of Rahul Gandhi looking almost extremely rejuvenated after his almost 2-month-long sabbatical, casually dressed, looking comfortable and confident. It seems that he's finally being able to fulfill some of those demands that his party had from him. Somebody who's a comfortable leader, comfortable with being in a position of leadership and sort of trying to build his party's ground image.
No, he has been at the forefront for anything which has to do with people who need help, people who are in the farming sector, people in the tribal areas, whether it's the Dalits, it's SCs, everything. He has been talking about it, and it has been his cause that he's been supporting and the party's cause. And what you see now is an entire outrage against by the farmers against this government, where the government is totally turning a deaf ear to all the problems that they have been talking about. And it is something that the Congress is an issue which is close to Congress' heart, and he's taken that up strongly. And as you see with his visit, you can see farmers also saying what they feel about this current government. They're totally turning a blind eye to the problems that they're facing. Even the compensation is not reaching them. You have a party which is hell-bent on hearing the ordinance which is against the farmers, turning out to be a totally anti-farmer party, anti-farmer government. And this is what you get, and we will fight for their cause, and we will continue fighting it from the front.
Well, of course, this is an issue that the Congress has taken up in a big way. But Priyanka, as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, he's also suddenly he's projecting himself as a leader of the masses. He's going on the ground, looking completely revived. And this is something that lots of leaders had also questioned whether or not Rahul was actually ready to take on the big challenge. Rahul Gandhi are trying to prove that he's gotten over whatever issues he had. He took a sabbatical, he took time off to think, and now he's back and he's going all guns blazing.
Absolutely. He's taking on issues which have been close to his heart, as well as part of our party's ideology, and he's taking that forward and he's taking the lead, and you can see it ever since he's returned from his sabbatical.
Right, and Priyanka, it seems that probably he also has a new team of advisors who are giving them the right kind of advice, telling them how to interact with people on the ground, how to interact with the media, how to not be shy and wary of the media, answer questions. He's also suddenly become more friendly and forthright with the media crews as well.
No, it has nothing to do with a turnaround change or advisors. It is something that he is consciously doing himself, and he's leading from the front, and he's interacting much more than he used to do. And this is something that we all welcome and look forward to working with him under his guidance.
All right, Priyanka, thanks so much for speaking to Headlines today. That was the Congress spokesperson talking about Rahul Gandhi's new avatar, where he's meeting farmers in Punjab after travelling in a train, where he posed for photographs, signed some autographs with locals. A reloaded Rahul Gandhi is what we're seeing here on the ground in Haryana and Punjab, meeting farmers, discussing their issues, pushing the Congress's agenda, and sort of trying to create a wave against the NDA government's land acquisition bill.